Boy, just coming down here to the river, it just, as soon as I saw the river, it was like wilderness. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, where we would try to we would
Wouldn't
go down
we sit
there
down
and
on
we would
that?
sit on that.
Yeah. And I remember sitting on that and dragging my feet in the water. Even after I was married and gone, I came back and I sat there one Christmas time. I was amazed that it was warm in the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially after having been in Canada.
Yeah.
You know, this water would seem warm then.
I know. Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Wow.
And do you remember we had a rowboat?
Yes. Y'all did. Yes.
Did we go playing in it?
Yeah, and I wasn't supposed to. Yeah. Yeah. We were always doing the things we weren't supposed to do. Wow.
You remember this path, don't you? We spent a lot of time doing this path.
We did. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Look what I dug up in South Carolina. It's a long needle pine. They grow in sand.
Oh, wow.
So it's
That's
about,
what we have in Florida.
So it's about 2 feet long, and the taproot, and so I planted it in there. And there's another one over here. I couldn't really cover it up very well, so I don't know, it might be dying. Doesn't look that. I did cover it somewhat. But I thought I could come down here and harvest pine needles forever and make my own pine needle baskets.
There you
Remember how we used to try and figure out what we could do with those pine needles?
Yeah, and we would just make walls. And then we'd make a fort. And we'd just take the vines and we would tie them together with the vines. Yeah.
We'd make bales of pine needles?
Yeah, we would take pieces of wood, pieces of just wood, and we'd break them. And then we'd lay them down and we'd put pine straw on top of them. And then we'd put more pieces of wood on top of that. And then we would take the string and bind it together. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we did that in my backyard.
Oh,
yeah.
I know we did stuff.
Yeah, we did that one in our
back.
backyard in the, down in the flat.
So we made bales.
We made bales and then we made little fort things out of them.
I guess that was because my parents' relatives were on farms. And I went to farms, and so I must have known about bales.
Right. Yeah, you must have, because how would we have known about that?
I'm amazed that I don't remember things like that. We used sticks in them. I remember we would be behind them and we'd have fights with Larry and Buster. And one pine cone hit Larry in the eye, or cut his eyebrow.
Yeah, he still has it. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I think Larry, you found your kind of way to escape. You know, and I think Larry found his way to escape through the military.
Oh, he went in the military?
Yeah, he went, Dad was able to get him into,
Here, shall we sit down for a minute? You can sit down here.